I gave you my heart.
Good morning, honeybees. This is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and I have another pick a card reading here for you today. This is going to be positive affirmations. All right, so we have three piles here. Pile number 1 represented by Angel of Healing, pile number 2 represented by Goddess of Sacred Power, and pile number 3 represented by Angel of Prayer. So this is going to be positive affirmations, and I'm going to try to give you as many messages as I'm getting, and I'm going to try to pinpoint which area of your life specifically that you might be experiencing some blockages and some challenges where these affirmations are really going to be useful. But as usual, keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you. All right, honeybees, timestamps will be in the description, and I'll meet you there. Hello, my pile 1 people, or those of you who felt drawn to Angel of Healing. This is your reading. All right, guys, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And honestly, this pile could probably resonate with pretty much anybody because it's just basic foundation of what you should do in order to be happy and feel abundant and really develop your own self-love and love for others. But let's get right into it. First of all, I am worthy. Okay? I am worthy of love. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of finding my purpose. I am worthy of fulfillment. That is huge here. Huge. Okay? When you see rose quartz in a reading, a lot of it is talking about self-love, self-beauty, recognizing, what you bring to the table, how wonderful you are. You are loved. There are many people around you who appreciate you and love you, even if you don't feel it right now. And, regardless of your spirituality, this is saying that the universe loves you, your angels love you, your guides love you, your ancestors love you. Whatever your spirituality is, you are loved. Absolutely. You are appreciated. And one thing I just wanted to say as well is that a lot of you might receive a sign in the next couple of days that will really confirm these affirmations. Whether it's someone you really care about coming to you and just saying, I love you, or I appreciate you, or do you have any idea the impact you've had in my life, or I really just wanted to tell you how wonderful you're doing here. There's going to be something I see for majority of you in the next couple days that's really going to help lift your spirits, because I think a lot of you, there's just this sense of rawness. Okay, with this raw morganite here, as you can see, the raw morganite is coming out in its raw form as it is. Okay, so one thing that's important to remember is when you're in a stream, okay, before, let's say it's a new stream and you have all these jagged rocks and you have all these rocks that are kind of in this raw form, like this raw morganite. Over time, that water is going to weather these streams, or rather weather these rocks. It's going to smooth these rocks. They might still have sharp edges, but everything's going to be smoothed over because pieces are going to, I don't know if it's dissolve or break off over time or if it's simply going to smooth over. But it's important to realize that you're going to transform in life. Okay, you're going to change in life. But who you are, your initial foundation will never change. Okay? So even if you make mistakes in life, even if you have a misstep, you are still wonderful. You are still love. It's okay to make mistakes because we are always moving forward, even when we feel that we are moving backwards. Okay? Even when we feel like we've taken a couple steps back, the truth is we're still moving forward because that mistake allows us room to grow, allows us room to make a different choice next time. It's all about learning and growing, people. All about learning and growing. Okay? And even the most painful lessons, once again, that's experience and knowledge that we're really absorbing. Okay? So never feel, there are times that you feel stagnant, but never feel that you've gone backwards because the truth is, you're not. It's just opportunity for growth. Okay? That is the best way to see it. Another thing I'm seeing with this express your emotions is sometimes we feel that if we express emotions, we will appear weak to others. Okay? And that can cause a lot of blockages within ourselves. It can cause us to not express the emotions we're feeling, whether it's sadness, anger, excitement, joy. Sometimes we don't even want to express the positive ones because we don't want to show vulnerability to someone else, or we don't want to give power to someone else. But this is saying that if you were to just release those emotions and let them out in whatever form, they come out, it's going to help you completely release them so that you can actually heal. So, next affirmation: it is okay to express my emotions. It is okay to feel my emotions. It is okay. The only key here is to find, the healthiest outlet you can. Okay? If this is anger, okay, it's not a healthy outlet to go to someone and, spew anger all over them. When you are wanting to express anger, if it's something you have to get out, find something positive to really, release that. For instance, I'm a percussionist. Okay. I play a few instruments, but I am a percussionist. So there were times in my life when I felt, really angry, where I could go to my drums and, just get my anger out that way. For some people, that's going to be not, beating, a drum. Some people, it's going to be going out and expressing their art in whatever fashion, whether that's dancing or that's actually painting or drawing. Sometimes it's going to be going out somewhere where you can do this and just yell, just scream, just get it out. But regardless, guys, it's okay for you to express your emotions. In fact, it's not just okay to express your emotions, it is needed. Okay? It is necessary to express these emotions because the longer you contain them, the more toxic they become to you and the more toxic they can become to others. Okay? Forgive yourself for what you feel to be your shortcomings. Okay? You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are appreciated. Okay? And another thing I want you guys to say to yourself every single day: I love myself more than I even loved myself yesterday. Every single day. Because then it becomes compounded. It increases over time. I love myself even more than I loved myself yesterday. I appreciate myself even more than I appreciated myself yesterday. Okay? Wow, guys, that was beautiful. And like I said, truthfully, those affirmations can really apply for anybody because they all are talking about self-love, self-forgiveness, self-awareness, seeing the beauty within yourself, and another thing, I just heard too is expectation. Okay? Pyrite. is a perfect example of, expectation. It talks about, really letting go of expectation, because when you have expectation, it actually narrows your options. It actually doesn't allow you to be as flexible. It doesn't allow you to be as fluid because you've locked yourself into one path. You've locked yourself into one expectation. So this is saying that for some of you, if we're talking about romance here and that kind of experience, this is saying, don't put expectations on these relationships, okay? Don't put expectation on these connections, even if it's not romantic. Let's say it's with friendship. Because by doing that, you are actually opening the door to disappointment, because you put expectation on something that's supposed to unfold naturally, something that's supposed to, be a positive experience, bring you fulfillment, bring them fulfillment, just like I said, bring positivity to your life and bring positivity to their life. And by putting it in a box, you're not allowing it to grow completely. You're stifling it. So this is saying, let go of your expectations, okay? And leave room for abundance. Like I said, that expectation actually doesn't allow abundance in, doesn't allow growth in, okay? It doesn't allow for that. So it's just saying right now, it's really important for you to be fluid and for you to be flexible, okay? I release all expectations and open my life for abundance, fulfillment, and happiness. That is the affirmation that is going to be most positive for you right now. All right, Pile One people, that was amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you guys so much. Take care. Hello, my Pile 2 people, or those of you who felt drawn to Goddess of Sacred Power. This is your reading. Okay, guys, this was gorgeous. As soon as I saw the cards, I could not believe how cohesive this entire reading was. I mean, I get this all the time, but every time it shocks me just how everything just falls into place and how everything just leads you towards the same message. So let's start with positive affirmations. I am the captain of my ship. I am in control of how I walk my path. Okay? You might not have control over the waters that your ship is navigating, but you navigate your ship. Okay? You decide which way you turn. You decide which direction you go. Everything that happens in your environment, that might be out of your control, but you control you and how you navigate the choppy waters or the calm waters. I am the author of my own story. I have control over my perspective. Okay? You might not have control of your environment and what's going on externally to you, but you have control over you and your perspective. And actually, this goes for your past. Not only are you the author of your present and your future, you have the ability to rewrite your past in a certain sense. You're not able to rewrite what has already happened in regards to the external actions, but you can rewrite your perspective. Okay? You can look back at your past and rewrite a different narrative where you really see what you learned from it, that you actually are able to grow from what you experienced. No matter how painful, you're able to look at it through different eyes with a different narrative. That is your power. That is your power. I craft my life. My life does not craft me. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. You mold your life. This isn't talking about the external. You can't control what other people do. You can't control when the storm comes, okay? But you can control how you proceed. You have control on how you react and how you play out your story. Are you going to switch directions when the storm hits? Are you going to ride through the storm? Are you going to go around the storm? Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to brave the storm? Or are you going to be afraid of the storm? It's all your choice, honeybees. It is all your choice. I love this pile. It's just, there's so much self-empowerment here. So what I'm hearing so strongly is I have the power in my life over myself and my ship, over my path, over my story. Okay? You are worthy. So tell yourself, I am worthy of reaching my goals. I am worthy. Okay? And with this amethyst, this is actually saying, step out of the same old cycles. Okay? Step out into excitement, into the new. If you are in, let's say you're in a connection / relationship that seems like it's stagnant, okay? But you know that you don't want to leave this connection. You don't want to leave this relationship. You know that what you have with this person is powerful. Whether it's, platonic or romantic, doesn't matter. Either way, you have the ability to step out of the same old and bring excitement back to that connection, okay? It's all about changing your perspective, changing how you look at things. It's really important to believe in the magic again, believe in the excitement again, with this aqua aura quartz is talking about reawakening that youthful excitement, okay? That faith, that hope, pretty much the dreamlike creative aspects of a child's mind. How they can daydream on how all these things are wondrous and magical. Like, perfect example, pile 2 people. Perfect example. Look at the universe, okay? Really, really recognize how incredible it is and how vast it is, okay? We live on the earth. Sometimes, even though we know it, sometimes we forget that there's a whole universe outside of our planet. And we've maybe discovered 1% of it, possibly more through technology in terms of how far we view, but maybe 1%. And there's so much unknown out there. Just imagine the vastness and how incredible that is. And even though we know that there's planets like Jupiter and Mars and Neptune and all of that, it's still, it's a hard concept to truly get your mind around that this is not the only planet. That as big as our planet seems, the universe, 1,000,000 times bigger. Reawaken that wonder and that thirst for knowledge and that excitement in the unknown and the beauty and wonder that is life. And by changing that perspective in general, you're going to actually bring more excitement and more fulfillment to these relationships and connections simply because you opened it up within yourself. Okay? Here's another big one. I have everything that I need. I am grateful for everything I need. Okay? I am a divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. I am deserving of excitement. I am deserving of emotional fulfillment. I deserve to be able to steer my ship. Okay? And one important thing to remember is to not give your pen to someone else to write your story for you. That takes away your power. Keep control of your pen. Keep control of that power in your life. Don't let someone else write your story for you. Okay? You know, one big thing that Amber is talking about here, and we kind of touched upon it already, but looking at the past, sometimes, you know, regardless of how much we love our family, there are times that we take away some traumas, we take away some pain, we take away, you know, some blockages that do come from our relationship connections or things that we perceived, you know, at a young age with our family. Okay? And it's important that if you have cycles that repeat themselves within your family, regardless of where that is, whether it's a cycle of trauma or a cycle of toxic connections or whatever it is, cycle of abuse, it's important that we step out of that cycle and write our own story. Once again, keep control of your pen. Don't let someone else write your story. You can't control the external, what other people do, but you can control your journey. Okay? You can control how you navigate. Okay? And it's important to realize that if we open our eyes and make space for connections and for love, that anything that we felt we were lacking in our past in regards to love, appreciation, you know, acceptance, any of that, as long as we are open to receiving love, I am open to receiving a love and appreciation and acceptance from those around me. It's not just your family by blood that nourish you. Anyone who shows you the love, appreciation, and acceptance that you're looking for in a reciprocal manner, they're also family to you in some sense. And it doesn't even have to be just humans. Your fur babies, if you have fur babies, that's your animal family. You know, it's saying that life wants to fill that void within you that you feel. Life wants to give you love. And it's important to be open to accepting that love. And once you do that, you can once again look at your past and rewrite the narrative. You can't rewrite the actions that have happened. You can't rewrite, you know, how things played out, but you can rewrite how you perceive what happened. Because now you're looking at it through the eyes of, it's no longer through eyes of suffering. It's no longer, you know, being perceived through pain that's been prolonged. It's now you're looking at it through someone who is now fulfilled and loved and in a stable, positive, safe space. So, yeah, guys, this was so incredible. I loved this pile. I love this pile. You know, it just talks about loving who you are, you know, realizing the power you have, not giving that power away to anybody else, and really, really believing in your dreams, because truthfully, you are the blacksmith. You are the person who is crafting. You are the person who is narrating, who is authoring, who is steering the ship. And that's incredible. All right. I could go on forever with this pile. I love it. So anyway, pile 2 people, that was amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you guys so much. Take care. Hello, my pile 3 people, or those of you who felt drawn to Angel of Prayer. This is your reading. Okay, guys, first of all, the first affirmation we should start with. I am not alone. You are never alone, okay? Even if you feel like you're not connecting to those around you, even if you feel isolated from those around you, it's important to remember, regardless of spirituality, that there are angels constantly around you, that there are beings of light constantly around you, that the universe is there for you, the positive light part of the universe. And sometimes it feels like when we're struggling and we're asking for help that we're not being heard. But one thing I want you guys to say to yourselves, I am being heard. I am being heard. My angels are working for me. The universe is working for me. Just because it's not happening in my timetable doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay? Those are all important things to remember, especially when we're struggling. That just because we don't see, the progress, just because we don't see the healing coming, it doesn't mean it's not. It's just on its own timetable. And sometimes that means that it takes a little bit longer. Okay? Now this one, I'm having a really hard time with my throat chakra, and I think that could be me, but I feel that this is most of you, that you might be having a hard time expressing yourself, in whatever way that really manifests. For some of you, it's expressing your thoughts and emotions verbally. For some of you, you're not able to gather your thoughts in a cohesive way. For some of you, your emotions aren't coming out with clarity. But I think a lot of this has to do with your own anxiety and stress. So, I release stress and anxiety. I am strong and courageous. I am smart and wise. My heart and my soul knows the truth in this situation. I trust my intuition, and I am open to receiving more data, truths, and lessons. I trust myself. Malachite is strongly talking about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, knowing that you can be trusted. Some of you might be holding yourself back from really grasping an opportunity because you're afraid you will squander that opportunity or you will fail in that. Some of you it could be as simple as, I don't want to balance the checkbook, or I don't want to be in charge of the finances because I don't trust myself to do it in a responsible manner. I don't trust myself to go after this opportunity because I'll fail. No. Get rid of all of that. Because what you put out there, you're going to manifest. So instead, I trust myself to take this opportunity and make it grow. I trust myself to utilize this gift in the most positive, best way possible. I trust myself and know that I will succeed. I trust my intuition and I know that I'm getting the right messages. I trust myself. I'm going to say it again. I am loved and supported. My soul receives intuitive answers and answers from the universe. I am smart and wise. Okay? With this lithium quartz, this is talking about not feeling in alignment, feeling, scattered, feeling imbalanced. So I nurture peace, harmony, and happiness within my body, soul, and mind. Okay? It is up to me to bring joy, love, healing, and security to the space that I'm in. Sometimes we let go of power and we basically convince ourselves that someone else needs to bring us this peace, this balance, this harmony, this security. But the truth is, it is not their responsibility to bring that to you. It is your responsibility to bring that to yourself. Okay? It is your responsibility to bring it to this space as an adult. Okay, so I'll say it again. I feel, I don't know why, I feel some of you aren't hearing it. I nurture peace, harmony, and happiness within my body, soul, and mind. It is up to me to bring joy, love, healing, and security to this space, to my space. Okay? With this hematite, it's talking about grounding. I am grounded, calm, balanced, and centered. I care for and nurture my own body. Okay, because it isn't all about nurturing the soul, nurturing the mind. It's also about nurturing your physical body, your vessel. Okay, because if your physical body, your vessel is not nurtured and you become unhealthy for whatever reason, it can throw off the balance within your mind, throw off the balance within your soul and your emotions. So it's important that you don't neglect any part of yourself. I am deserving of good health and posterity and prosperity, prosperity, abundance. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am not alone. I am loved. I trust myself. I nurture the peace, harmony, and happiness within my body, soul, and mind. It is so powerful. It is so powerful. And with the fact that you felt drawn to the angel of prayer, regardless of your spirituality, it's important to remember that the universe doesn't generally operate in your favor unless you ask it to. Okay? The universe, by nature, doesn't generally interfere. That's where the whole free will thing comes in terms of you navigating your path. Now, what's external to you, what other people do, whether a storm comes, that kind of stuff is out of your control. But how you navigate, and this is actually a little bit similar to the last pile, how you navigate is your choice. And the universe generally doesn't interfere with that. Okay? How you navigate those waters that are external to you. However, if you want there to be a change, if you're struggling and you don't know how you're going to move forward, it is important to ask for guidance. It is important to ask for help. And you don't even have to keep asking. Even you can for your own peace of mind, but all you have to do is ask once and the universe has heard you. Now, it won't always manifest in the way that you expect, so it's important not to put too much expectation on how that guidance should look. But know that your angels, the universe, your guides, whatever you believe in, the positive light beings, they will be there to support you and they will try to help you navigate, the rapids. They will try to help you navigate around all the icebergs, okay? It just may not look like how you expect it will look. So just remain open to help and guidance in whatever form it comes to you, okay? And it will come to you. I guarantee it. As long as you're open and you ask for guidance and ask for help, you will receive it in some fashion, okay? Wow, pile 3 people. That was intense. There was a lot of energy there. So I don't know if you guys are going through something specific or if this is a dark night of the soul, or if you've had a tower moment. I'm not sure exactly. I feel the energy's too overwhelming, but I feel that this is very strongly just about grounding yourself, quieting your mind, bringing peace to yourself, letting go of stress and anxiety, and being willing to ask for help when you need it. Okay? That's what I'm hearing very, very strongly. And reach out to those around you, your soul family. Reach out to the people who are there to support you, there to help bring more positivity and abundance and fulfillment, to your journey, because those people are also, they could be the form that this guidance takes, that this assistance takes. Just ask. Okay, guys? Wow, that was amazing and interesting and intense. But please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you guys so much. Take care.